text with him.
Okay, perfect. Good. So
yeah, he wants to set up a walkthrough. He wants to go through one of the church ones.
Perfect. And Yvonne and Anastasia.
So Yvonne's got a buy box of Oklahoma. I put it out to the chat yesterday, but they kind of got shut down because you guys aren't. Richard's not disposing for Oklahoma anymore.
Something's going on. Yeah, he sent me a Snapchat, and I've got to look it over. He's got a list of ones that he wants us to stay away from, but yeah, let's look into it. I think it's a case of you can't market in those areas. So
I mean, that makes sense.
There's ways around it, like going just straight to Facebook groups and going backwards. So if you have a buyer,
then you're not. I had the buyer. Yeah, so I had the buyers.
Then you're fine.
Okay.
Because that's not marketing. So you're not marketing the property, and that's what they don't want.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Same in Illinois too, I think. If you don't have a license.
Correct. And so I think if you get their buy box first, then you're good.
Cool.
Okay, guys, anybody that is nervous to make phone calls that doesn't know quite what they're doing yet, I want to hear from you guys. Oh, we got Hussein is here. How are you, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
We never know. There he is. Hi. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, we're fine. So, how are you, Shane?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Get any of those books read?
No, actually, I haven't started on them.
You're missing out, my friend.
Sorry, what?
I said you're missing out, my friend. They're good books.
Yeah, I know. Just I've been lazy these past couple of days.
For the last day, you didn't read books? Come on.
Yeah, but I've told some realtors.
Okay.
I have one realtor interested in the idea of seller financing, and
Really?
we actually have argued on terms of the deal.
Say that again. I'm sorry, you cut out. Hey, Shane. Yeah, can you mute? I'm getting feedback through you. And so, what they said they're interested in the seller feedback, and what happened?
They're interested in the idea of seller financing.
Yeah.
And we have argued on terms for the
really
financing offer. Yeah.
Great.
And like she was on board with it. She liked the idea. It's just a matter of now we wait so she can tell her client about the offer, and then she'll get back to me on that.
Well, that's awesome. What was the? Send me the address in the chat. Let's make sure it's a good deal too. So I'm sorry, in my DMs. You know what I meant.
Yeah, let me find it real quick.
All right, let's see what you got here. Hussein, you still there? We never know. His connection is always crazy. Okay, guys, let's get up on stage. I want to talk to people that haven't been up here before, okay? And I can go through and pull people up that if I don't recognize your name, I'll pull you up here and we'll get to know you. The very most important part of this whole process is getting on the phone with a realtor. But the second most important process is getting to know other people in this Discord because they're going to help you out. Okay, buddy, did you send it over?
Yeah, just sending it now on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp? Okay, cool. You can send it in the Discord too. You know how to do that?
Yeah, in the chat, you mean, right? Or in DMs?
DMs, yeah, just the DMs, and then send it to Shane so he can see it as well.
Sure.
I'm pulling up my my WhatsApp. Well, great. So what made you think what got it so you could talk to the realtor for a little bit longer?
Like nothing much. It's just that she liked talking about the property. Like
Okay.
she went on and on about the property. I just went silent. You know?
Yep, and that's the key. Sometimes that's so much better. Just shutting your mouth gets you
Yeah.
more.
Just to be a good listener.
Yep, you're a good listener. Good job. Okay, it's taking me a minute to get the to my WhatsApp is going slow. So if send it in the DMs, would you?
Sure.
Now I'm locked up on my. Well, good. So that's the key, guys. I mean, if you can let people talk, that's really, really important too when you're making phone calls. Okay, let's see. Let's see. There we go. Thanks, buddy. Rochester. Got it. Shane, did you get it?
Just working on it. Give me a sec, guys.
Okay, you see it? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you got it. Okay, and so what are you thinking for the offer, Hussein?
Personally or Shane?
No, you. Yeah, Hussein, not Shane. You guys rhyme. What's the offer you're thinking of giving them?
Yeah. So they offer they listed it for 170. I'm offering them 230 actually.
Okay, that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Numbers work out?
I mean, its cash flows 700 a month.
At that price?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm giving them 35. No. I mean 30K down payment.
It's a lot.
Would they? Yeah, I know.
Okay, so keep in mind we got to sell this too, Hussein. So
Yeah.
if we make it too that's you're giving them about 20% down. So we want to be
No,
low.
about 13% down. How is it 20?
What are you at?
13% down.
Right, you're saying 30,000?
Yeah, 30,000.
Okay. Oh,
And
hang on 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I gotta grab the door. Ching.
hey Shane, can you hear me?
Sorry about that. Okay. What did we figure out? So you're at 13% down payment?
Yeah.
Okay.
They actually wanted 20%, but I brought that down to 13.
Okay.
Hold on, Shane
what-
just mentioned something.
You're on mute, Shane, just so you know.
I've been watching different videos.
Yeah, sorry, guys. What was that?
What do you think about this deal?
Oh, let me pull up the the info I got here. So we're looking at I think it's a deal, but we just got to check the rent first. So rent we don't have any numbers on that, but the ARV
For
is
some
decent.
reason, I have stated the rent as 2,000. I
2,000?
think I pulled it out on Zillow. Yeah,
Okay, I can run that after.
but
I
I
mean,
think I didn't use any comps for it.
Okay, and I'm seeing 1450.
yeah, that might be a little bit more accurate. I was thinking 2,000 might have been a little bit high.
Yeah,
Um,
2000. Yeah, that's a bit high, buddy.
Let me let me run the numbers again and see what we get
Yeah.
when we run them with that. I'll run them with 14 and I'll run them.
And so you got it to 13%. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. So you're saying the purchase price is again 230?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
With-
169 for the asking price, so it's listed somewhere else cheaper, I think.
Yeah,
This is
that's
in
what so what are you no, he went 60 over.
60 over. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
just
well,
but to incentivize, but would they not go lower than that? I mean, that's a pretty big incentive. You gave them a lot. What let me just see here. What had you go so high on the asking price?
I don't know. I just did it, you know.
Okay,
I
but we
just
gotta have a reason behind it, buddy. It can't just be a pick it out of the sky kind of a thing.
yeah. I raised it so much, so they almost had no other choice than to accept it.
Well, no, yeah, it's a really good deal for the seller.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I understand that.
they're excited.
When I was doing the numbers, I thought that it would never sell.
Okay, but you're offering them a ton over what they're asking for.
So for a property like this, what do you think the increase should be?
Well, in order for it to be sellable, we want it to be a 7% down payment, 7 to 10. We kind of don't want to go over 10, because then we've got to go sell this to somebody else. And so I don't feel like there's too many people that are going to want to buy something that is substantially overpriced. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shane,
Yeah.
are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing? I think we lost Shane. You're on mute, Shane, just in case you know.
So what's the best purchase
sorry, I
price
had
I
my
can
friend
give
over. I
them?
was teaching him what we're doing. I was talking to him. So,
What's that?
I said, I just have a friend over. I'm teaching him what we're doing, showing him the live and stuff like that. I was just talking
bring
with
him
him.
in.
So if you guys see me
Yeah.
talking, that's
No problem. Bring him in for sure. So what are you seeing that are we seeing the same thing? I'm seeing it's way over.
yeah, it's way over.
So what do you
Even
think
with,
is the purchase price I can give them?
Well, explain to me where you're at with the realtor. What have you promised them, and what have you been talking about?
So they mostly focused on a high down payment. They wanted 20, I offered 10%, they wanted 20%. Then we agreed on 30,000, which is 13%.
Okay.
But how did you come to the 60 over? What? I guess was there a measurement or was there an equation? Like, how did you come to the 60?
No, I just did it recklessly.
I just did it.
Yeah, no, that's what he's saying. Okay.
I love it, bro. I love it. I mean, like Trent said, I think you probably could have
just for future references,
yeah.
on a property like this, what's the best purchase price I can give them?
Well, the best purchase price is the lowest purchase price that you can get them to bite on, really. So
you know what that means? So what he's saying is you want to offer, like, you want to start at what they're asking, first of all. Did you ever offer that?
No.
Okay.
I already started with the 230.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they're going to say yes to that. So you got a contract. Like they'll sign a contract with you because it's a really good deal for them, but we can't sell it.
Yeah. So
That's-
what should I try to give them now?
What they're asking, like their asking price is where you want to start, and then you can
Yeah,
slow.
but if I call her now and say, no, I won't give you to 30, I'll give you your asking price and with payments.
Correct. So you got to find her threshold because right now it doesn't really work at 230,000. Like it just won't.
Yeah, you don't cash flow. You don't. Yeah, it's you're not making any money at that.
You'll lose
I mean,
$482 a month is what you lose.
Yeah.
Do you see what
How
I'm
do
saying?
you calculate that?
Well, your rents are 1,500. They're not 2,000.
unless
Right.
we can find comps. Let me take a look for comps, but I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think.
what the comps were. It's an average in the area is 1,500.
Yeah, then I don't think we're going anywhere with that.
Um,
At the asking price though, it is undervalued. Like market value is 189, and if you're getting at 169, I mean, maybe seller finance isn't the thing for this one. Maybe you offer, like a cash deal, and we can flip that. I don't know.
So, can I offer a cash deal in any area in the United States or in the specific buyboxes that are in?
no. Anywhere is fine for cash.
Yeah.
That's what people prefer. So people would love to have a cash deal. That's really what they prefer.
So, on a cash deal, what should the discount be?
Whenever we can, we try to go 30 below if we can. We like to get like at 50% of what they're asking is what the cash price is usually. So this one's
Yeah.
at 160. So
And I also have no reference for how much should the rehab cost, like
there's
on
rehab
cash
on
deal
top of this.
specifically.
This needs to be fixed too.
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay, so this one's turnkey. That's what we're basing this on is turnkey.
Yeah.
Because if it needs any kind of repair at all, that comes off of everything too. So this one's a rough one. Let's do this. I could give them a call and be a different buyer and make them an offer. How's that sound?
All right.
So basically I'm going to compete with your offer.
I'm fine with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Shane.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to help with the phone call? I've got TikTok going on my phone. I've got to get a second phone, and so I can't really call.
I can definitely do that. Do you want me to call, or are you calling?
Yeah, I just realized because it's gonna. I can't do it since my phone's already occupied.
For sure.
Okay, so we'll have Shane call, and this is kind of a strategy that we can use too when we're
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, exactly, and it's a situation where we're trying to show them that the market isn't going to allow for their property to be sold at a high price. So we're trying to get.
What are you gonna offer them now?
I'm going to feel them out. I'm going to see where they're at and try to get the lowest offer for them. So, what's the number? Do you want to text it to me or message me on Discord here?
Sure.
Okay. And how did your conversation go? So, what was the lady's name or person's name you spoke with?
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll give it to you. Do you have it or no?
Thanks.
Was it
No, I
Tammy
don't.
that you talked to, Hussein? Was Tammy
Yeah.
your?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send it to her.
Okay.
I got it for
Yeah.
you.
And where did you say you were from? Where are we working? What's our business we're working for?
Oh, no,
She didn't.
Hey Shane, you're going to be a totally new buyer, totally separate,
Okay.
not affiliated with Hussein at all.
Sounds good.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to come in with a whole new offer, just because then realtors getting a couple offers on this, but it's it's going to be a little bit it's going to be a lot lower.
Let me just pull it up. I want to look at the building or the place on Zillow first.
I
got it. We're good. Yeah. Okay. It's oh shit. Oh,
It's rentable. It needs
it's
update.
It needs some update for sure. Okay. Hunt Real Estate, Tammy. Let's call Tammy.
And turn off your noise suppression too, Shane. Just to make sure.
I turned that on because I was outside. I didn't want you guys.
No problem at all.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, and as we're going through this with Hussein and Shane, anybody else that has questions, come up on stage. I like bringing everybody up. So, especially if you're new, let's get on stage and start getting rid of our nervousness to speak and to call and all that stuff.
I'm gonna leave my mic on. I'm gonna turn my sound off, guys. So I'll be back in a second. Okay.
Okay, and if you come up on stage, go ahead and mute your mic. Okay, Trip. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Trent.
Yeah, buddy.
So I've actually I think for the past 2 days I've focused on just searching for properties that might be.
Real estate. At the sound of tone, please leave your name, number, and a message,
Go
and I
ahead.
will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.
So call right back.
Hey, Tammy. Shane Deckard here. I'm just taking a look on Zillow. I see that you've had 77 Lee Road listed in Rochester, New York. I just had a couple quick questions. If you give me a call back at your earliest convenience, it'd be greatly appreciated. You can reach me at 587-603-3231. Once again, 587-603-3231. Thanks. Hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, just call right back. Let's see if we can get through it.
Hi, and thanks for calling. This is
Well, and try one more time and then we'll bail. But hey, Hussein, we'll work on this afterwards too and try to get through. Shane can keep on. He'll be here, so if she calls him back, then we'll pop you back up, okay?
Yeah. So should I call her again and change my offer or what?
No, just hang tight. We're gonna
All
try
right.
to save it for you.
Okay.
You
And
know,
now, like in my search for properties that have high potential in seller financing deals, I found some really good properties that have, like, I think one its cash flows maybe 2,000, and that's with calculating everything, including the buyer's monthly mortgage.
okay.
Yeah. So should I call them myself or should I
Yeah,
send them to you so that I don't screw it up, you know?
No. I want you to screw it up. That's the whole idea. I want you to keep on making mistakes and then you can learn from it. That's not a problem at all. No, but just don't overprice everything. Like don't give them so much more than they're asking for, okay?
Yeah,
It does work to incentivize them. I get it. But you're giving away too much. So it's like me coming and saying, "Hey, I want to buy your car that's worth $2,000, but I'll give you $10,000." Of course, they're going to say yes to that. Yes. Make sense? Makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. If I don't give them such a big incentive, why would they ever accept?
Well, you got to see what how they're feeling because right now it's your insecurity on the deal that is making you overprice it. Okay, because it's in your head that they're not going to accept it. You have no idea where they're at. They might be super, super excited that somebody even called them to offer them anything for their house, especially when they've been on Zillow for 100 days. Everybody's a little bit, you can get a little scared that you're not going to sell your house. And so even an offer might be something that they like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, true.
Okay, so hang tight. If Shane gets a call back, we'll go back to Shane and we'll hear how he's going to handle it. Okay.
All right.
All righty, buddy. All
Well,
right.
I messaged you
Thank you.
too, so hopefully we hear something.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Jaquan Rose, how are you, sir? Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, your mic's off.
So
Phil.
you need to go into your voice and videos. You need to go into your voice and video settings. Do you know how to get there? So there's a setting down all the way at the bottom of the Discord. There's a little cogwheel that says user settings. So click on that, and then it'll open up another sub thing. Go down to voice and video, or video and voice. I'm not sure which way it is. Let me look. And then there'll be a drop-down menu of voice and video. There'll be a drop-down menu at the very top once you click into there of what mic to. Yeah, still can't hear you. So drop down and you're getting close. Do you see, is there a drop-down menu? Have you found that? Yeah, you found that or no? Still can't hear you, just so you know. And it could be something where you have to just dip out of the, oh wait, let's hear. Is that you? I can't hear. Nope, still can't hear you. So if you want to just dip out of Discord completely and come back in, sometimes that fixes it. And then I'll put you on, okay? Okay, we're going to wait for him just to come back up. It should take 2 seconds. But as you guys are doing this, like, let's just make sure you're staying on the phone and making as many phone calls as possible, because it's the only way to market ourselves. And that's the only way to find any kind of deals. Let's see if he's coming back up here. Stand by. Dead air. Let's see. Here he comes. Let's see what happens. Okay, go ahead and accept the request to speak. Okay, buddy, you back? Let's hear you. You're on mute.
You can.
There.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah,
how are you? Welcome.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. What's going on? What can I help you with?
All right. So I have a 40 to 50 property portfolio that I got from a realtor in Alabama. I already sent it over to Shane. I just need help with running my numbers, and if my offers get accepted, I need help with JV in it.
Okay, perfect. So it's 40 to 50?
Yes, sir.
Send it to me as well, just so I can take. Or Shane, if you can send it over.
I'll send it to you, bud. Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
I got you. I still I still can't get it into a CVS, so I can't run the numbers on it. But I mean, I can. It'll take me a little bit of time to copy everything down. So
Yeah. Do you want to work on it, and then we'll bring him back up? Is that better?
yeah, that would be better for me for sure.
Okay. Hang tight, and we'll just because it's so many properties.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
What's your question?
The realtor just gave me access to it, so I resend it as a access file. If that should help you.
Yeah, no, the access to it. It's just I can't seem to. I'm having a hard time converting it to a CVS or CSV from the PDF that it is.
No. I resend it as one of those files. I just sent it.
Did you?
Yeah, he gave me access to it. Yeah, like
I see it right now. My bad. Okay, yeah, give me 5 minutes. Not even.
Okay.
And I'm checking that out too. So, tell me how you came across this. That's the cool part of it.
I called the the agent on one of his listings, and then I told him that what I was doing, that I'm a wholesaler and I am a licensed agent. And he was like, okay, he told me he have a portfolio that he would send to me. And it took him maybe 3 days before he sent it because he said he wasn't feeling good. I thought he wasn't going to send it actually, but he sent it over. And we sent it over. I opened it and I started looking at him.
Holy crap. Yeah, there's a ton, right?
There's a ton of information there.
Yeah, there
It
is
has
a ton.
everything on it.
Okay.
The
And
only-
so
I mean,
it's cheap though. I mean, it's
that's
for-
exactly what I was thinking.
for how many it is, it's pretty. So what have you, how far have you gone along on this?
I have done 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, it's a great spreadsheet. He's got everything laid out.
Yeah.
I've done 20 properties so far.
Okay, and what's his reason for selling?
They didn't say. He just said it's for his investors.
Okay, so you're talking the realtor, and he just did the okay, and they've got good notes. They've got what's the total purchase price for everything? I see some that have to be sold again.
Yeah, he said they really everything is individually, but he said if you want a package deal, it can be a package deal.
Okay, and did you come up with any kind of numbers? Did he say anything at all?
No, sir, he didn't say nothing. I guess he was trying to
Okay.
keep it short. He didn't want to give out too much information.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm just trying to see what even. Okay, so they're asking. So all of these are 100K and below, like 115, 118. Okay, and they're all in what state?
Alabama.
Or all Alabama, all of them.
Most of them are in the same area too.
Yeah,
most
which is
houses around each other.
Did he mention if he has a management company handling these?
I don't know. I believe so though, because on the bottom it has the taxes, insurance, maintenance, and the management fees.
Okay, so he probably already has a manager in there. Okay, this is a big bite. So this is a lot. So it grosses $483,000 a year. Is that what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So,
For
yeah.
3619.
Golly, I'd love to know where they're at with their portfolio price. I'm checking the expenses. So yeah, no, they give you all the information you need. It's something that's probably impossible to do on the live, but Shane and I will get back to you afterwards. But great. I mean, heck of a job. If you can find out from them a price for the portfolio, so it's a great place to start. Otherwise, and you can tell them, otherwise we have to cherry pick a lot of these and, go through and figure out what needs to be fixed and what needs to be, I mean, there's so much.
A lot of them been renovated in the past 2 years, some 2018, some 2019.
Yeah, and they've got records on everything. So that's really nice.
Okay. Yeah, I can just call the agent once I get off the live and ask him a portfolio price.
Yeah, and the thing, I mean, you are a licensed agent?
Yeah, I'm licensed in South Carolina.
In South Carolina, okay. So one thing to tell him is that you put this in front of an investor and they're in a situation where they need to offset some taxes, and so this is something that they like. But they're just looking for an overall price of a portfolio if they were to take everything. And just if you can get a round figure from them, that would be a great place to start. You're done?
Okay.
Done.
Okay, Shane's got it. So what do you see, Shane? So this is the beauty. Let me just do a real quick plug for Shane. This is the beauty of cheat code. I mean, we've got, how many did we say? How many properties total? About 50? 50?
Oh, 50, yeah. I think it was 50.
Okay, and Shane's software just ran the analysis on everything, on all 50.
Every single one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and Shane, if you can share it with me too, that'd be great. I'd love to see how.
Yeah,
that's the first time we've done 50. I know we've done 20, but that's the first time we've done 50. So this is proving ground with you guys. So we're just beta testing it with you guys just to see if we're on the right track. But if this is what he's saying, which he's always pretty dead on, let's see what it comes up with.
So we're looking at
Did you send
an
it to me?
average. No, I haven't sent it yet. I'm just I'm just getting the rest.
Just like,
It's putting out in parts. It's still printing it out. There's quite a bit of information here.
no problem.
But as far as total asking price, their asking price is 3.983. Total annual revenue is 483,619. Expenses come to 156,442, which is extremely good actually. Leaves you with an NOI of 327,176. Your cap rate's
Shane, just round up those numbers just so we can understand them a little bit better.
Yeah, so $330,000 is your net operating income, with $155,000 of annual expenses. Your total annual revenue is $480,000. They're asking basically $4 million for it, but I mean, from the few that I have written up so far, they're all over 10%, 10, 12, 13.5 cap rates, which is good money. The NOI on all of them is decent too. Yeah, it looks like a good deal. Depending on what we can get it for, but with something like this, I feel like we can come in at 3.5 or 3.3 and still not be hurting anybody's feelings.
Yeah, well, and it's all about Jaquan. Find out their motivation for doing this, because a lot of times when it's something like this and they want to get rid of all of them, they're moving towards commercial, and so they're done doing the 1x1s, and they want to get into apartment buildings, and so they probably need the money for something specific. And so if we can find out what that is, potentially do a seller finance with them, but give them the down payment they're looking for whatever their next project is. It's a really good possibility of getting what they need, but we'd love to JV with you on it. That's not a problem at all.
Okay, great. Because at first when we was talking about it, he said they weren't looking for terms, but I didn't ask about the whole portfolio. He just said, if you want, you can do the whole portfolio, or you can do property by property.
Okay.
Your properties are crazy. I mean, all their asking prices are really reasonable too.
Yeah, and some of them I was getting very high comps. I just wasn't sure if I was doing it right because the numbers were coming back very high.
I'm gonna run comps on all these and get some accurate numbers for us, but yeah, it looks pretty sweet. Definitely. Let me put together a full report. I got some formatting I got to do to get this all together, because I got to pull it from 3 or 4 different places. But I mean,
yeah, we can do let's do a call right after this too, just so it gives Shane enough time to really delve into it, and then we'll call you right after the live because I've got a live again at noon. So great job, good find.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Shane. So it ran that all pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah, it came up really quickly.
That's great. So it can handle it can handle 50. That's huge.
Yeah, I mean, it could probably handle more. And right now, my biggest worry was that it wouldn't be, take it easy, bud, wouldn't be putting it out in its full form. But I mean, I'm looking at a table here with all 50 of them.
Yeah, send it over to me when you have a chance. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's go to Trip real quick. I'm got to run. Hey, Shane, can you take Trip's question?
I can. I've actually already been talking to Trip, so I have no problem doing that.
Okay, good. Let me run outside real quick. I've got a guy here that I need to talk to.
What's happening, Trip?
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm well, man. I'm well. Day off today or what?
Day off today. Yep, chilling.
Nice.
I just wanted to ask, is this like specifically for like just multifamily, like this little get together?
No. Honestly, I would say it's probably more single family homes that we see. in most cases. I mean, as of recently, I feel a few more people are doing multifamily. Myself personally, I prefer multifamily, but no, I think this is wholesale of any and all kind.
Cool. So this was just kind of like a follow up from yesterday. I
Yeah.
spoke to the agent again, and she said that they were still interested. But I just wanted to. I really just got to hear it again. Should I just like scrap this deal and like move on to the next one and just basically I'm coming to ask like I guess what the heck should I tell the lady? We're having trouble getting funding. We're having trouble finding a buyer. Like, what would you say to her, Shane?
I don't think you owe her an explanation at all, to be honest. But I mean, to be polite, you definitely can. If I remember correctly, this is your friend, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, obviously you need to give her an explanation.
A little something.
I would just say that the numbers they just don't work for you. You know what I mean? As an investor into it, it's just not working.
Okay.
You can also give her a number that does work for you, that does make it work, but it's definitely going to be lower than where you're at.
Yeah.
And if she takes it, then you're great. And if she doesn't, then at least she knows where you stand, right?
Yeah. So would it just be, I guess I'm trying to figure out where the holes are in the deal. Like, is it just the fact that, it's the 5.5% interest, the payment is like 880 and, after expenses and everything, it's only like $1,000.
So I think when I calculated it, after all said and done, I think it was negative $43 a month cash flow, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So I mean, it's great for seller finance that you have that, but if it's not making money, it's really hard to sell that.
Yeah.
And I know negative 43 isn't a lot, but it's somebody has to come in that's investing in it, hoping to make something from it, and they're gonna have to end up paying. It's not sellable. So
I understand.
I mean, if they're at the same time, if I remember correctly, because I've talked a lot of deals in the last day and a half, but
no, it's okay.
They don't have any equity, right? It's
no, they owe
$15,000
$150 and
or
they're
something like
asking
that.
$165.
Yeah. So it's just because of their situation, it's really, really hard to come in where you're going to be able to give them numbers that makes any sense to any investor, to be honest.
Got it.
So, end buyer, I'm sure somebody will come in and pick it up and be a retail buyer, basically, like the end buyer. But for an investor, I don't see it. The numbers just don't line up.
That's okay. On to the next one.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of our business is, we got to get buyers to get interested. And so that's why I try to refer to this as more of a treasure hunt than just making numbers work. You know what I mean? So when you come across a property that you're just like, oh, holy crap, this one's great. That's what we're looking for, because the ones that you're like, well, what if we do this and this and this? And the more we try to make it work, the less it's going to be sellable, because and it's easy to get them under contract, because if you give them way more than what they want, they'll sign a contract in a second. So
yeah, it's kind of like the old adage, like if you got to ask for the price, you probably can't afford it, kind of thing.
Exactly. That's when you're buying a Rolls Royce, you don't ask what the gas mileage is.
Exactly. 10-4. Well, thank y'all for your time, and I'm gonna go keep digging, and I'll hopefully get back with you guys soon.
Okay, for sure you will, man. Just stick with it. There's tons out there. Tons.
Oh, I know. I just got to go find it.
Yeah, man.
All right. Y'all be good.
You too. Okay, Joshua, what's up?
He's not listening.
Joshua. Oh, is he on a call? He might be on a call. Okay. Oh, maybe not. I can't tell. Yeah, he's on a call. Austin, what's going on?
What's up, brother?
There we go.
What's up?
How are you?
How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
You got a little leak in your ceiling there.
Yeah, so it's the work truck, bro. Don't worry about that. It's not my problem.
Okay, good.
No, man. So yeah, I was trying to get a hold of you yesterday because the attorney and all, they accepted the offer. They wanted me to send over the contract. And I just kind of wanted to make sure everything was going smooth with that.
Yeah.
Is this that one that you sent me, the sub 2 one on Zillow that I'm just looking at right now?
Yeah. So what it was is I offered him seller finance. He ended up taking the low ball offer of $91,250.
Okay.
The one, yes, the one in Tupper Lake, New York, triplex. It's going to need some work. somewhere about $70,000-$80,000 rehab, I would assume.
I'm just sending you the address right now, Trent. Give me a sec.
Thanks. Yep, that'd be great.
But the cool
There
thing
you
about
go.
staying, dude, it cash so good. Like when it's renovated, each unit rents out for like $1,400 a month.
So those are estimated rents. I mean, they're based on market value, but it's hard to.
Well, that's what that was coming from the. That's what.
For sure. If I was selling a house too, I'd be telling you here as well. Let's take a look. Did I freeze or did you guys freeze? Is that me or you?
I think it's him. I can hear you
Okay.
pretty good.
Okay. The buyer's on. Okay. Yeah, he must be driving through a dead space or something.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, he's getting killed. Okay, so let's just talk about it real quick, Shane. So you've
Yeah.
already talked to him about this one or no?
Yeah. So he sent me a picture. I didn't get to it yesterday. I had many others I was looking at, but I'm just looking at it now. I mean, it looks like a decent place. They got a lot of photos of it. Holy cow!
But the rents he was saying, I was missing what he was saying because it kept cutting
Yeah.
out.
So he said when it's renovated that they rent for 14 or $1,500 a month per unit, which I mean, it's not unheard of in New York. So I
Here he
would.
is. He's back, I think.
You can hear me?
Awesome. Yeah, now we can hear you.
There we go.
It's a full reno though. Like this is 150K reno easily,
Think 150?
at least. I mean, you could probably do it on the cheap, but it's a triplex, so you're looking probably 50K unit would be my guess. I can run it through my my software and double check. What do you think, Trent?
I think I've got the wrong address, is what I think.
Did I send it to you?
37.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see full reno here. That's what I'm trying to see.
Once you look to the back of the house, you can see it's going to need some siding work, but it's vinyl siding, cheaper. It's not that expensive. I mean, small metal repairs on the roof. I'm a contractor. I've done this my whole life, so I know what it's going to cost to do stuff.
Good. Okay, that's
so
good.
I'm thinking as like the investor side of doing, not paying retail. Yeah, I would say like, yeah, you're probably going to pay like $100,000+, but if you're going in there and you got connects, I think you can get all that stuff done for like $70K, maybe 80, somewhere around there. Even then, I feel like the cash flow will overcompensate.
What are the rents right now?
I think as it fits, it's like you can get like 850, 800.
So you're looking to
still
double
32, still like 32.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, the area is weird. So you got normal, okay, houses right there, but like right down the road, you got $1 million mansions from all these rich people and stuff. It's on like a skiing resort mountain where they hold competitions nationwide. Like there's all kinds of attractions and stuff there for tourists and things.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Let me ask you, are you in that area, Austin?
I'm in South Carolina.
Okay, cool. So that's sorry, Shane, go ahead.
I'd be curious what Section 8 would be like for that. It looks like I said I'd be curious what Section 8 would be on this one.
Well, I mean, if it's got all that, if it's got resorts and stuff that are close by and skiing and all that.
If you look on the listing on Zillow, he has pictures of all the different like lakes, mountains and stuff like that.
I am seeing that right now. I've never heard of this place.
It's beautiful, man. It looks really there.
1.2 miles away. Yeah, that's cool.
And like I said, so I joined a New York real estate group on Facebook, and I posted it one time, and I got like 7 people messaging me about it, but I just haven't sent the address yet, just because I haven't got the signed contract.
Oh, great. Okay.
Sense.
Yeah. That's so like I definitely think it's it's attractable.
For sure.
And what are you thinking you're getting it at? What's the price?
We're locking it up for 91,250.
Oh
And
yeah, all day.
I was
all
posting it for like 110.
All
Bro.
day. Well,
Yeah, no, you're
yeah.
good.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, this
So
is
you
not even.
lead with that next time. Lead with that next time.
No, he did. He said 91. I wrote it down.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, no, all day. This is great. This is
That's
exactly
my
what we're
first one,
talking
dude.
about.
I'm so pumped, bro. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really great. Do you want a JV or do you got this? What do you want to do?
I'm kind of open to. I mean, obviously, it'd be awesome to do it myself, but I definitely
Yeah.
want to. I'm gonna submit it to your JV dispo, and then we'll just go from there, man. I mean, I'm open to
Yeah,
anything. So I'm
Yeah, 'cause
actually.
I think-
so
yeah.
I just bought. Me and my wife bought our first house a year ago, and it's a full renovation. I got 10 acres, so I have a lot of work going on, and I need this money. So I'm like, let's get it, dude. Let's get it
Okay.
rolling.
Okay, we'll get it rolling for you. That's awesome. No, really good. Really, this is the treasure. These are the treasure hunts. Like this is, I mean, you got it wrapped up for 70,000 below. It needs some renovation, but you know, this is also. Oh, we lost you
It
again.
works as it is if you're not looking for the increase in rent. I mean,
Well, and it's not. I mean, it's livable. It's very livable.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's not like
Absolutely.
it's
No, I think you did a great
distressed. It's just needed.
Okay, let's. He's in the middle of nowhere. Okay, Austin, you're
I'll message
coming.
him.
So just send that. Marilyn's going to put it. There it is. She's saying, "Thank you, sir." Okay. Okay. So Austin, the oh, you're almost back. I feel like you're back. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna send. I'll send you a DM, Austin, if you can't hear us. Oh, good. You're back. Hi.
I can hear you,
Can
bro.
you hear
You
us? Okay.
good? I heard you
Yeah.
all the time.
Okay, so let me know as soon as you have it wrapped up and under contract. Give me, I'm going to put my phone number in the chat as well, just to make life easier. Because I think we can move this one pretty quick, and I know that's what you need for your renovations on your home. So
For sure.
Okay, perfect, excellent job. I love seeing this. Very, very good.
Here, man. Yeah.
You're breaking up so much we can't really hear you. I sent you my just text me what you're saying, and I'll respond just so I can put you in my contacts as well. Okay, but I'm gonna drop you down. But yeah, well done. Excellent job. Okay, the Smoking Fiend Irwin. Holy moly, that is, you have got the most dramatic, like whatever it is I've ever seen.
I'm a shisha smoker. I don't know what to tell you. I love it. I love it.
And you don't like leaning down, and you don't like lifting that. Like it's and it's very dramatic. It's very cool. Okay, what's going on?
Okay, so I got a deal under contract here. I had a buyer, but he didn't get approved for financing. Well, it's not that he didn't get approved. He's having a tough time getting financing for it, and so I'm trying to find a lender that will lend below 100K.
Right there, Shane is the lender.
Oh yeah, okay. So here, let me put the deal here. It's under contract already, so I don't mind putting it in the chat here for you guys to take a look at.
Great, let's take a look.
Okay, so I'm posting it right there. You go. I just posted it. So on the first page, you'll have I guess deal analysis I put through, but also images as well. So you can take a look at what that looks like. Had a general contractor go through there and just give me a little.
I'm not getting anything coming up. Is it just me or is it?
It's in the chat. Over in the chat.
Yeah, I realize it. I'm downloading it, but it's not coming up.
Really? Let
Like
me
when I open it.
Okay.
Nothing comes up.
I'll send it direct. to you.
So did you build this, or is this what? Oh, the
Okay.
home buyer
Thanks,
sent
Aaron.
it over to you.
Yeah, I built
Oh, yeah,
that.
we got
That's your company, Home Buyers?
Yeah, Home Buyer Plus.
Oh, cool. I like it.
Thank you. I was I
I
did,
don't know what's not coming through.
you didn't get it yet?
I don't know if it's my connection, maybe.
I sent it direct.
No, I
sure.
got it, but it's not.
Okay, no, it's really, I like the way you're putting this together. That's really good for an investor. Like you're making it super simple for them to see what's up.
Can you send it to me, Trent? Yeah, I keep opening it up. It's going into Google, but it's not allowing me to download it or anything.
To the thing where the arrow
Yeah, that
is pointing down.
No, I've
and
definitely done that. Yeah.
It'll say recent download history. Oh, okay.
No, it's not even coming up in download history. Like it's
Weird. Huh.
Can I send it to your email?
that's what I get.
Yeah, I'll
Sure
just send it
can.
over.
Yes.
That's the picture I get.
Trent, are you sending it over to him or should I?
I'll just send it over to him.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what I don't know what the issue is, but let's get it over there. Hold on 2 seconds. Tell me when you got it, Shane. I'll put it in right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Do you feel like it's
come
just
email
a
or
problem? I'm gonna try here first and see.
TKO
Maybe
properties?
Is that you seeing that one? And then just
Yeah,
hit the
I answered
download.
that one that came through.
Okay. So you've got a buyer, but they can't afford.
Yeah, so I sent him I'm trying to find a lender for him. He said if we can get a lender for him, he's good to go.
Going on. Okay, and you've got it wrapped up at 38,000. I'm sure it's lower than
28,000.
what you got, right?
Yeah, I got it
28
wrapped up
is
at
what you got.
20. Mhm.
Oh, I respect
you doing
the
this
fact
in
that you're not
Canva or-
greedy.
If you look at the photos, it does require a good amount of work. I've my contractor said he could get it done for 55 grand, 45 to 55 grand, 55 on the high side.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I see that down there.
140.
Did you compile this in Canva? What did you use to make this OM?
I made it in Canva.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you. I had a clothing brand for like 10 years, so I was like all about the creative stuff before.
So where are you?
Nice.
It comes
Thanks,
in
man.
handy for sure.
It does.
Okay, so you're I love the fact that you are just looking for a $10,000 assignment fee instead of a lot of people get greedy and they're like, oh, it should be 25, 30 grand. And you're like, nope, this is what's going to sell. So that's great. Okay, so where are we at? You said you have somebody, but they can't qualify.
They can qualify.
that-
It's just I can't find a lender that'll lend below 100,000.
Yeah.
Oh, below
Yeah,
100.
it'll have to be money or hard money, but I got somebody for you.
Can you do that, Shane?
Yeah, I can. I believe I can. And if not, I'm pretty sure I know somebody will pay cash for this place too. So, but we'll try the lending first if that's what you want to go, and then
I mean,
yeah,
if you have,
I mean-
honestly, if you have a buyer, I'm okay. I'm okay with doing the JV. I'm cool with that. Not too greedy. I'm here to build
Okay.
relationships as well. Whatever you feel is best.
Well, yeah, let's get it into our system just so we can stay organized. The form will come down in the chat. And yeah, let's see what we can do, and then maybe we can get Shane to be the lender on it too. That'd be great. Hey, Shane, what are the requirements? What if somebody's credits total terrible? Like where are
So
you?
it depends on the property, but we normally lend strictly on equity. So you would need, you know, a 680 to a 700 to just show that you're not a deadbeat that's not going to pay us back. But
Right.
you know, it's not like we're putting it against your credit. So, you know,
No, I get that.
It doesn't.
But Erwin, what kind of credit does the guy have? I mean, why is he having a rough time?
He's a Canadian buyer. So my buyers list is, I'm Canadian myself. So my
Me
buyers
too.
list is,
He's
oh, yeah?
Canadian, so you all be Canadian together.
My majority of my buyers list is Canadian because you know, in the GTA your average home price is like $1 million. So when you're
Mhm.
selling a property in Cleveland, they're looking for cash on cash return, right? They're looking for cash flow because you have no cash flow here.
So
yeah,
GTA, you're gonna have to let people know that that's Toronto, because nobody, I don't think, is gonna know by saying GTA that that's Toronto.
yeah,
But
Toronto, yeah, it's Toronto. There's like $1 million. So buying a property in Cleveland is pretty easy. It's just now when I get these properties that are below 100,000, I'm new. I started like like 6 months ago, so I don't really have the contacts for like lenders and things like that yet. So I'm trying to build that out. That way I can
Great.
streamline the whole process for buyers.
mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, form and let's
I think
we'll get you in our system so we can keep it organized, and yeah, we'll help you out. For sure.
Okay, amazing. I also have another deal under contract that someone might need a lender on, so I'll definitely give you guys a shout about that one. Inspection's going through today as well. Inspection and general contracts checking the whole place out. So once I get all that information, I'll put the package together and send it to you guys as well.
Fantastic.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, give us as much information on the buyer as possible, just so we can get numbers run and see if he can qualify for what Shane can offer.
Okay. So I just run it through this form here that you sent.
Yeah, or you can send it to Trent at TrentKamerman.com. The extra stuff that won't be able to be downloadable into the form. So I'll put that in the chat.
Okay, awesome.
And I mean,
so it's just that's my email.
And if you're ever looking for like fix and flip loans too, we do those. We do the DSCRs. So just contact Trent. I'd happily help anybody. So
okay, I'm gonna add you guys, and then yeah, let's connect.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Good job, and enjoy your smoke.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
You too.
Okay, take it easy. Okay, Joshua, did we figure out what you needed? I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Oh yeah, I mean, the last thing we were working on is a dead deal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they had those hidden mortgages, and then I tried to get them to take a cash offer, and they and I quote, the seller laughed. It's like, okay, cool.
Okay. All right, perfect. All right, main man, we'll go to you next. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What's up?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, man?
How are you? Good.
All right. My one I always talk to when I'm online is you, man. But I got a property I want to run over. I just kind of want to send an offer to him. He was kind of cool with the terms. It's like a triplex. Let me message. Can I message you some info?
Absolutely.
The link?
Look at it.
Okay.
And you can send it to both me and Shane, or I can pass it to Shane either way.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Sending it to you, Shane.
Thank you, sir.
There it is. I see it.
My man.
I might want a JV, but I want to like, because I had a few deals that I almost had locked up. I've been for a month, but then my jargon as far as they wanted me to be, they wanted my credibility, and I didn't really know my word terms per se right earlier.
Yep.
So now I'm kind of getting, so now I done lost like 2-3 deals that just went by just because they didn't believe what I was saying. But now
Absolutely. No, it's,
yeah,
no, the credibility is everything. We can help you with that for
it
sure.
sure is.
This is a cool
Yeah.
place. Huge.
I know the agent on this one.
What was that?
I know the agent on this one.
Yeah, it was actually by the owner. I don't, not be an agent, but I talked directly to the owner. But
Which
maybe
one are
it
you?
was an agent number in the first, and then he
Yeah,
spit me.
Josh Rogers. He's like a Zillow agent. He represents a lot of
Okay.
these ones. I talked to him quite a few
Okay.
times. He's a good guy.
Okay. All right. So I got him at. I mean, they ain't agreed to terms all the way, but they kind of was like, they can work with me. So I'm gonna give you the terms. Our offer
Okay.
price was they wanted. Go ahead.
Let me just, so what I already see in their Zillow listing is seller financing available, which is always scary. And then, and then they tell you, yeah, we'll do it with 30% down, 6% interest in a 5-year term. Is that what they agreed with you?
No, yeah, he's negotiable though. I said, man, listen, we gotta work on them. Your terms negotiable. He said, yeah, but he wanted a higher down payment than he wanted.
Then 30%?
He- what was that?
Then the
He wanted
30%?
25%. No, I tried to get him down. I wanted to try to get him down to at least 20, but then he said maybe 25%. I know that's
Okay.
high. I'm like, but then he was able to. He wanted to work with me on the interest, so he said that's negotiable. He said, I mean, the balloon is it seems cool. The 5-year, 31 amortization.
Yeah,
He's got it at
just
no
so
balloon, doesn't he?
balloons. You want to have balloons. The very minimum is 6. We want balloons at 7 or 8 or higher for sure.
Oh, he said that's negotiable too. So I mean, I thought actually the lower balloon was better. So should I stretch it out and say
because
6-year balloon?
Yeah, people want longer to have to pay everything back, so they want to be able to be, paying that off for a longer time, and it allows it to appreciate a little bit more.
All right, 6-year balloon. Okay.
Or 6,
so
7. Anything bigger is better. Bigger is better.
okay, so can I offer him? Would this be a cool offer? Because he said he's negotiable. Because he wanted 335, but I got him at 300, but I'm going to take him down to 290. 290 offer price, 60,000 down. The rent is like 2,500 because he said two of the units rent out 4,000. He said it's another 1-bedroom that's 700. Then he said he got a barnyard in the back that's like a land that could be used for stuff or tore down to make another, to make some more property on top of it. So it's kind of got some good kinks to it. Before I make him offer, I guess I want to see what you guys think of it and see if if anybody want to work with me on this deal, just to make sure that I can get something locked in and feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I won't even care. I won't care about chopping no price off, man. I'm just trying to get something going so I can at least feel like get some motion going. And then I got a few other deals too, but I'm just trying to get something locked in, and maybe the professionals like you guys will help me out.
So in general, it's not a great deal. So
okay,
I'll let Shane speak on it too.
Yeah. Okay. So my first question would be is where the heck does he get the 86,000 that he's adding on in the first of the year? So when I look at the comps, and the comps are all at 220, 230, I think the highest one was
250, maybe.
Not even 226 is the highest one I found. 225 is what the last one sold for, and it's almost identical style to this. Granted, it doesn't have the barn and everything else that this one does, but I don't see the instant increase of that. So my thought instantly goes to, well, is he increasing that so that he can make money because he's doing the seller finance? He's just trying to make a little extra, and I think you can get it a lot cheaper than that. I mean, if you can get it at what the comps are selling or below what the comps are selling are, then it works. But right now, it doesn't cash flow.
Not even at 290 don't cash. Then why does mine say when I put it in the creative, it says cash flow 35%? It says monthly cash flow 369.
What are you getting for rents?
I'm getting rents for 2,500. When I put it in the criteria, when I put it in, go ahead.
Give me 1 sec. I'll run them again with the different numbers, and we'll see what we can come up with.
3% interest, 3% interest rate. I'm gonna get them at because I know that was a big difference. So if I got him at 3%, because he said he able to negotiate as long as he get a substantial down payment, at least to make him. So I figure, okay.
And you're saying how
can
much
get you at
100? Is
Huh?
it what
So
are you
you got
saying?
how much?
Yeah, because I'm seeing 1,300 down to 1,000. So I'm not seeing
what are you talking about
1,800
for rent?
for rents in the area. Mm-hmm.
No, he told me it's tenants in there. He said he got tenants in there, but he said once it may be a little renovation, but he said they can easily get up to 1,000. The 2 units, he said easily 1,000. So I kind of just said 900, but he was just like pressed on 1,000. You can get 1,000. He said, and
No,
that's
but
below market for rent.
is that what they're paying?
What was that?
Is that what they're
Rent?
paying?
Yes.
They're paying
Yeah,
1,000.
right now I think they're probably paying like he didn't really say. He was kind of, I'm thinking of like at least 800 or 700 right now or something like, but he didn't really say. I'm just trying to, but he said for a 1-bedroom it's 700. So he said for the 2 that he got, because it's 2 units, but it's 2 bedrooms, he said that can easily go for 1,000, and that's below market. That's what he was saying.
So this
So that's
unit,
actually a good deal.
he's got unit 1 listed, advertised for 1 bedroom, 1 bath unit with 900 square feet for $725 per month on hot pads. Approximately 1,000 per month is what they're saying. So total rental income could be around 3,000. That's what I'm getting. So could be, but I mean,
I think it could be. I think it could be. He said, really, I say 25, but just to be safe, I think 25 would, with all the extra, and then they pay all the utilities and stuff. So that's not passed on to me.
They pay the utilities for the rent?
They're paying all that. The tenants.
Tenants are okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're right. It does cash flow. At the 3% and at the assumed market value of 250,000. So at 330, what did you think you'd get it at?
I'm telling him I'm gonna shoot him at 290. 290. I'm not, because he said that I got him at 3, so I'm gonna even try to get him at 290, 290. Just the whole offer.
See what happens at 290. So at 250, it cash flows. At 250, it's a deal. At 290, I'm not too sure. 1 minute, please.
I say it's cash flow, and it says I got it at 290, 369 monthly cash flow, 35%. And I thought that was actually pretty good, but maybe I might be wrong because I'm still learning.
You got a cap rate of 5.7 at 290. So it's a little bit low. But it's actually negative $97 a month cash flow at that price. And that's at 3% interest over 30-year term, not without a balloon, or without a balloon too. So your break-even price, I think, is 275. So 275 is break-even. So anything below 275, you start making cash flow. But 275 is your break-even point at 3% interest. And that's using your 2,500 as rent.
So is this buy box not spitting out? It's not spitting out like the correct stuff.
Well, it spits out what the very, very top is that you would want to pay for this. So that's the problem with the buy box right now is it needs to be, we got to figure that it's a lot lower.
Okay.
Yeah, on this one, I mean, I'm still curious what the actual rents are because I'm thinking they're less. Because
it's 750.
I mean, at the least it'd be 700, but that's just
750.
That's just for one of them.
750. That's what he's listed them at.
Yeah.
So 750
okay.
is 2150, 2250. So 2250. So 25 isn't far off.
Right.
So if you can get them down, I mean, to make this sellable, you'd have to be at 250.
Okay.
To the bottom line, because then we can do it sellable, and there's a way that you can have an assignment fee there too.
And that's with, I believe, 25K down.
How can I do that? 25K down.
25K down.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about this. Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, and your 3% interest rate.
Okay, 25K down. which would be but that'd be offering 250 or 270 or 260.
No, that would be
The offer
259
price.
255. So 250 all in.
Yeah.
250, 25 down.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the best for to make it sellable.
That's what I'm trying to make it sellable. So you guys won't even pick this up unless it was kind of at that.
Yeah, it's got to be a deal. I mean, that's these investors are getting hammered with deals all day long, and so we've got to show them something, a shiny quarter, so they're interested in.
Makes sense? I had actually had a property. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I had a property locked up in Detroit, and I, went through the buy box, and they spit it back to me and said they couldn't find a buyer. So I was kind of disappointed, but it spit through the buy box, and it gave me, okay, buyers are buying here, but once I guess Detroit market is going down. He said it's going down 10% or something. So that was kind of disappointing, but it's just all part of the game.
It is all part of the game for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to do that. I actually got another deal that I know it's in Texas. Is Texas a good market?
Yeah, you're gonna run across some things in Texas that are a little bit of a pain. Sometimes they ask for a holding fee for you, like 3 days after the contract. But yeah, no, Texas is fine. Whoops, did we lose him? I think we did. Oh no, you're still there. We kind of lost you there. All right, main man, I'm going to put you back to the audience and we'll go to the next one. Thanks for reaching out. Good luck with that. Let us know, too. We're here every morning. So we lost you. I'm sorry. You're breaking up big time. Okay. Let's see. I think Home Vision is our next. And then Moses, you'll be after that. How you doing? Did I shock you? Hello. How are you?
I had to make sure. How you doing? How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Good. Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
That is quite the mic setup you got going on there.
Yeah. I was trying to mock you. I figured I'd try to up you a bit. You know what I mean? a little something here. Or Richard, actually. I was trying to outdo Richard.
Yeah, Richard's got the good stuff. I'm just using my computer.
I got Bruce Lee in the back. He's got like a sign. So, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna get some neon lights too.
Okay, so what's
I got two situations, and one that called me back. I got a few actually, but I'll just deal with what happened this morning. So last night I spoke with someone, and I presented seller financing, and they said, "Look, get back to me." They hit me this morning and said the property is. Let me pull that up real quick. Oh damn it! Yeah, just when you. All right, hold on. Let me skip while I find that simultaneously.
Okay, no worries.
Stream. A gentleman here had a house that was. He denied the seller financing. It's a great house. He has tenants in it. He was going to get rid of it. He has multiple properties. This, that, and the third. It's going for $989, and it's no mortgage. No liens, no nothing. What number is disrespectful? Or I'm trying to. So if it's like he wants cash, and I know cash is,
there's no real number disrespectful. If you present it in the correct way, okay. And so a lot of what I do, I take from a book called "Never Split the Difference," and it's by an FBI agent. And one thing that he does, which is amazing, and it works great every single time, is I go in and I say, "You are going to hate this offer. I am so sorry that I'm even telling you this, but this is, and blame it on your lender. This is what my lender's telling me that I can do on this property. And I am so sorry, and you're going to hate me." And then you give them the offer. And quite often, when you go that route, it softens the blow, and they're expecting it to be 20 grand, and you offered 30 or whatever it was, and they're a lot happier. And so it's never offensive to offer a low price if you do it in the right way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that. Take a little. I felt it when you said it, and then you come back. I got you. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's a nicer way to bring up bad news.
No problem. And I'll do that actually. I'm gonna do exactly that because we didn't go with seller financing, which was, initially the agent was like he was interested, but I think he didn't relay the message properly, in my opinion. But that I would have never know that because he wasn't sure about what are you doing, what. So I was like,
Right, exactly.
I was trying to set up the three-way call. How about we do that? Let me do the explaining. If we, you can be on the phone. I'm not gonna, but he didn't get back to me. Then he got back to me with, no, we're not doing. He doesn't want to do that. He just wants to walk away. As he has multiple properties, and I get that. So now I'm like, okay. I pulled his house up on PropStream, and I was seeing when he got it. It is. I know the area. It's in the area. So I'm like, I know it's a nice house. He had put tenants in it. They're paying well. Okay, what's the number for this guy to walk away when he's asking for $989?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want to
Yeah,
give him a number that
absolutely.
he says, and I think you said what? You said 30% below?
I always go 50%, but when you're talking higher price units, it's a different deal. I mean, but that's something that's just, yeah, and you can come in and just be, in the 800s, and just, apologize for it. Here's the deal. It might be a no right now, but in a month or two, if he really is trying to get rid of it, it kind of drives me crazy. I think that's the most I hear is, yeah, I've got this property and the guy really wants to get rid of it. I'm like, well, if he really wants to get rid of it, then just give it to me. If he really wants to get rid of it, but it's never the case. And so it's everybody uses the, I really want to get rid of it thing.
Yeah, right.
But I think if you're in the 800s on something like that, without looking at, without running it through everything, it's going to give you an idea. Yeah, let's do it. Do you DM us the address real quick, and let's just see what we can do. And again, when you're talking higher price properties, you just never know. You never know where people are at. They might have, on a property like that, they might have $10,000 a month they're paying, and they are drowning, and they want out of it. You just don't know.
Okay, let me send it to. What was that?
Yeah, just send it to cheat code. TKO cheat code. That's Shane.
Oh, I always message him anyway.
And then if you can send it to me too when you're done there, that'd be great. And we'll take a look at it.
Why is it harder here to do that? What? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'll just do it here, right? Yeah, here you go. I believe.
Hey, Trent, just a quick question for you. Somebody just asked me, and I'm not too sure the answer. So, Section 8, is there any sort of stipulations towards size or square footage or number of rooms or anything like that that they?
Yeah, there's a whole website that goes through all of it and lets you know what the rents are depending on the size and the rooms and the square footage.
So it's just dependent on the rents change. But is there an actual can Section 8s be one bedroom?
Let me check. I don't know. Let's see. It would be under if you just Google HUD housing requirements. HUD housing, yeah.
We don't have that in Canada.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development. That's what. Yeah, no problem. Minimum property standards are right here. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure the gentleman that asked does as well. And that's just the HUD.gov that you went to?
Yeah. So it's HUD is the Housing and Urban Development is what HUD stands for. And this will give you that will give you what HUD is, and it'll give you all the
awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No, I'm super smart. I
know you are, man. I don't doubt that.
super. It's ridiculous. Okay, you send those over. Yep, I
Yes.
got it. Let's.
I'll just go ahead and send you the other one as well.
All right. I just shut down everything. What did I do here?
Oh, it's off market, by the way.
Okay, good. That's even better. Are you dealing with? You're dealing with an agent though, yeah?
Yeah. Because I saw the
Okay.
sign, in my neighborhood. I saw the sign on the pole. I was like, I'm gonna call that right now because I know where that is.
We're already friends. I didn't even know that. What's happened, man?
Estimated value. So,
Okay.
so I'm getting an estimated value in the 800s. So he is
Yeah.
overpriced, sure.
I see. I don't know what you're looking at. Estimated wholesale price according to PropStreams is $692.
Yeah, exactly. And so I never really trust that. I think it's always incredibly low. But if you get it at that, then we're incredibly happy. So
it sold for $390 in 2001.
Right.
Yeah, that's about right. That was a million years ago.
The comps are all over the place. So you got 910, you got 705 for four and five bath or beds and same amount of baths, same square footage.
Yeah, I'm getting 705 and 442 as comps.
705? Yeah, that's what I got. 705 and
Yeah.
910 is what I got, was the other one.
I didn't get a 910.
Yeah.
Beds
Same
and
street,
baths are
just 2 floors down.
How many beds and baths? Sounds like the
It's
square
got
footage.
five beds, 3 baths.
These are 4.2s. Okay, so
yeah.
And if you see a Rosedale, so Laurelton and Rosedale, Shane,
Yeah.
are neighbors, and
okay.
If you saw 8 something out there, I'm not saying they're just a tad bit different, but Laurelton is higher. If you want to,
It
you
is
get what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy how you can cross the street and it'll totally change
Yeah.
the value of a house. So
depending on where it is, what somebody could be asking for, but Laurelton definitely has the higher price point or market value. If you want
yeah, I would give him a really super low cash price. Let's just do it and see what happens. I would go in the 700s now. Now that I'm looking at all the
700. That I saw the 7. I was like, the value last year was 700, 860.
Yeah.
540 square foot. That's insane.
We're
Yeah, I
getting up
think
to 9.
I mean,
I think you're right.
Will he walk away with 750? Like, I don't want the number that he didn't get. He got it at 3 something, right? Apparently, right? 390.
Right.
Yeah, 390 is when
Right.
he bought it at.
We get it. You fix it up. It's amazing. It looks nice. Tenants are in it right now. It's cash flowing. Cash flow. It is literally what that's accurate in PropStreams 25. Actually, a little more than that. Upstairs is 2 units. Upstairs is 25. It's 56 ultimately. And they're paying now.
But I'm gonna change my mind. I'm through the software is it's saying the only way to make it work is around 445. They're saying even at 600, it's still a dud.
So at 711 is the selling price or the estimated selling price. So I mean, you should be coming in, at least 30 or 40% underneath that. So that puts you right at the number that Trent said, basically.
What number was that?
445 is where that's where it's like a head turner. People will buy it at that. I know, but you know what? This is all a learning process. So let's do that.
Yeah, I'm learning.
I'm learning. No, because it's one of those things where we got, our biggest problem in this whole industry is the fact that a layman gets to decide what the purchase price is. Okay. And so he talks his realtor and going, and again, I'm guilty of it. I did it with my own home and I put it up during COVID just because we were like, well, let's see what happens. I put it for $1 million more than it was worth,
Okay.
knowing that, hey, let's see what happens. And for some reason, a guy who owned a construction company was like, yeah, I'll do it. And we're like, holy crap. Okay, we got to get out. That's a 1 in a million. Like that doesn't happen. But we're dumb enough to put them up like way higher than we think. And so I think if you come in and give him that 445 offer, it'll make him rethink. But you'll have to wait 3 months and he'll be like, holy crap. Okay, I paid, what did he pay? 370?
390. So that's what it's really based on, because it's still based on, look, man, you only paid 390 for it.
Exactly.
You fixed it
and
up.
so you're not gonna talk them into it.
Yeah, okay.
They're gonna get shoved into it. They're gonna be up against a wall and they're gonna have to accept it. So it's not something that you're gonna be able to logically tell them, hey, this is totally worth it. You know,
No,
it's something where you've got to say, yeah, you've just got to say, hey, we're just doing it totally on numbers. And I'm sorry, this is and go at them with the you're gonna hate my guts.
You're gonna hate my guts. I got it.
But it's also what's cool about this whole situation is it's teaching you to go after those things and really lowball the crap out of people. And it's offensive, but it's what we do. and it might not be offensive. He might be like, sweet, I'm out. I need
right, because the number he got it at. Now he did put I'm pretty sure he wants his number that he got it at and the money he had to put to renovate it to make it look the way it is right now.
Right.
So is there a way to find out the approximate? Well, nothing about we don't that history is gone, right? Or unless asking him, well, how much did you really put into
him?
it?
Yeah. Like what'd you put into it? And then you can play the game of, hey, let's talk about this. Let's figure, what do you want to walk? You want to make 30 grand? You want to make 20 grand off of what you put into it and everything, and you get to live in it and blah, blah, blah. Again, we need to know his motivation.
Copy.
Because it could be something where he needs an operation. And so he's like, sweet, I'll do it. I just want to get out.
Right.
It's the we never know situation. We just don't know.
I'll get back to I'm gonna massage that. I got you. Let me move to the next one. I already got being that's why I wanted to return back to him, because it's a sweet situation. Okay. And what you told me, I got it, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Right.
Okay, cool. I want to hear an update, and it's gonna be good news.
Yeah. So can I just get to this one here in Macon, Georgia? Did I send
Let's do. Can I come back to you if we got time?
Oh yeah.
So I can.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go call him. Can I go call? I'll go call him right now.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Send me the address too, so we can get the numbers ready for you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just send it. Anytime you guys have any kind of anything you want Shane to look over and run through his software, just send it to him, and just as many as you want. Because I don't know if you saw, but earlier he did 50 of them in a matter of like 3 minutes, which was ridiculous. He ran all of them in 3 minutes through his software program. He's kind of a genius. So I don't want to say it out loud because,
Congratulations.
Go to my head.
Yeah, finally,
Go to your genius head. Okay. All right. Send it over to him. We'll get to Moses.
Will do.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Later. Moses, what's up?
Hello there.
How are you?
Good. So I am a while ago you were talking about who's been on here and made no calls, and that would be me.
Yes.
I've been
awesome.
Part of I joined about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Going over actually on day one of joining Hold My Hand, I won a one-on-one call with Richard Taylor.
Richard. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I haven't cashed in yet because I was brand new. I didn't want to waste it. That sounds super valuable.
No, that's smart. It is valuable. Like, he's tough to get a hold of.
Yeah. So I haven't cashed in on that one-on-one, but
okay.
Yeah. So here's what I'm looking at the.
I got something for you to do first before everything. Yeah. Have you made any phone calls? None, right?
No.
Okay. I want you to get on the phone. It's so important. It's everything. It's our marketing. It's how we let people know that we're looking to buy things. It's how we get everything rolling. It's almost like if you want to go on a trip, but you don't want to get in the car, like you got to get in the car because you're not going to go anywhere if you don't get on the phone with realtors. So, I have a feeling that you're very analytical and you've run the numbers and you're looking at things and you're checking the numbers again. So do you have any property that you've seen that you're like, I think this one might be something? Let me see.
Yeah. Can I
you to find that address right now. I want you
chat or
yeah, but I want you to find that address right now on Zillow, and I want you to call the realtor right now because we're going to jump in with both feet. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to see. Exactly what I wanted to see. What you're going to do, and I'm going to help you through the call. You're going to just try to find out what's the reason for them selling. That's it. I don't care about numbers. You're not going to come back with any kind of numbers or anything. We're just going to talk to them and find out why they're selling, because once we find out why they're selling, then we can figure out our strategy. Okay. And so the very most important thing is getting on the phone and just finding out what it is. What's the reason they're selling? Now, the realtor is going to be resistant to telling you why they're selling. So that's where the fun comes in. So now you want to build a rapport with the realtor and you want to chat with them and just be like, hey, so, tell me what's, what am I not seeing on Zillow that you can tell me? Some realtors will be like, hey, read the description, figure it out. Okay. And so one thing I do is I read the description before I call them. And I'll just take this last property that I have up. And this one says, it's nearby walking distance to a large, beautiful park called Tupper Lake Municipal Park. It's large, open, well-maintained, features walking paths. The Adirondack Mountains are rich and beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So in those situations, I'm like, hey, I hear there's a park close by. Can you tell me about it? And so you're going to be asking questions that you know the answers to, but it gives you confidence because you'll be able to talk to them about the property a little bit more. Right now, you can't figure out the numbers. The numbers don't make sense. The ARVs and the FSBOs and all the terms are swirling in your head and you have no idea what to even talk about. But you do know how to talk about a park, right? So let's keep it simple. And so you can also look at it and it says beautiful blossoming trees and fresh greenery in the spring. You can even say something like, hey, it says, that there's a lot of trees. What kind of trees? You don't care. You're just trying to get some rapport with the realtor. You're trying to get them to talk. And the best thing you can do is shut your mouth when they start talking. So don't try to show them that you know what you're talking about or anything. You're 100% just trying to get them to talk. And that's going to lead into you asking them why they're selling. Okay? It's a mouthful, Moses. Can you do it?
It is, but yeah, I'm down.
Let's do it. Go ahead and make that phone call. Okay. And tell me what are you going to ask that you saw from the description that on this one?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, well, let's find something because what we're selling.
I DM'd you.
Okay, yeah, let me check it out. I'll go with you.
The address and the listing agent.
Okay, perfect. Let me pull it up. Okay, cool. Good area. And you're going to call Mike. So let me tell you what I would say, and it'll make it a little easier. And Shane, did you get the, let me get you the address and you can just kind of.
I DM'd him as well.
Okay, perfect.
Did you?
You're killing it.
This is Moses?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry for the video. So the video was through my phone. So being that I'm going to call on my cell phone, that's the reason my video cut off.
Hey, no, it's more important that you're making the phone call. So I'm psyched that you're even willing to do it, even though you were a little shocked that I asked you to do that. So that's cool.
I don't know how to switch the video to my laptop.
Okay, and so garage, that's something you can talk about. Say, oh, where's that garage? I was looking on Zillow, and is it? I don't know if you can see inside. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're totally good. We can hear you. We can hear you, and that's all that matters. Okay, so that's one thing you can talk about is the detached garage. Say, hey, is what's inside that garage? I just was, I was curious, what kind of garage it was, because I kind of want to set up a a workstation, and I do a lot of woodworking or whatever. It's not.
Okay.
It's just to get it up. And it says the fully fenced backyard. This property is fully upgraded with the new interior, exterior paint, new flooring, new electrical fixtures, plumbing. Okay, so that's a big selling point. And so just be like, hey, can you tell me, like, how old is everything in here? I know it says it's new, but can you tell me when it was put in and all that stuff? And it gives them time to talk about it. Okay. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And build the rapport. This is all about being friendly. You're not worried about making an offer, a price. You can. Are you in that area?
Yeah.
Do you
Yes,
live
I
in-
am.
Okay, good. So you know the area well enough, and just be like, if they ask you any kind of any kind of questions that are, okay. So this is purely, you're just going after this just for finding out why they're selling it. Because Shane ran the numbers, and it's not a great deal as it is, but we're gonna chat with them anyhow. We want to.
Hi, my name is Moses. Is this Mike?
Great.
Hey, Mike. I'm talking about calling about the property on 2406 East 31st Avenue. Yeah. So I'm looking at the listing on the property, and I was kind of curious about the garage. I'm looking at the pictures and what detached. Okay. So it's you pull into the alley. Is that, it looks like it's on the rear of the property? Okay. And so the fixtures, they're saying here that it's a brand new or like how brand new is it? How long has
it's been changed? So these are like 2 months ago.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can tell me about the property? Why?
Have it changed it goes in escrow because the contractor will get the money after it goes in escrow. So we just wanted to wait until the last time. Once the buyer is approved, then we will have the installation.
Okay, so it's possibly looking, you're possibly looking at a contract now? Okay. Okay, well, definitely I'll I'll keep you in mind if I still see it on here. Maybe we can go further from there. But yeah, again, my name is Moses. Thank you so much, Mike, for taking my call. Okay. And I feel like I totally
No, you did great. Are you kidding me? No, that was super great. Go ahead and bring your camera back up. I want to talk to you because that was
yeah.
Okay, the bottom line is Shane ran the numbers, and it's not a good deal. So whoever's got it under contract has got to happen to him. But you killed it. Like, no problems at all. I have no problems with what you did. That was perfect. The reason I wanted you to do it more than anything was to realize what you want to do next time. Okay. So what would you change from, because you said you messed it up, but what do you think you messed up?
I don't know, just nervous energy, and I'm trying to get the camera back up.
Nope.
I'm just nervous energy. I feel like I was like and stuttering and
yeah, you were, and it was fine. Who cares? Right?
Yeah.
You know why you were nervous? Because you hadn't made these calls before. And you're not going to be nervous is in about 20 of them. And you're going to just be like, oh, this is the same old stuff. Like the garage stuff was great. Just it gave you something to talk about. So give yourself 4 or 5 things that you can talk about each time you call these guys. But you did great. I mean, this was solid. Everybody in the chat's even clapping for you.
Yeah.
Okay, because we've all been there. We know what it feels like. It's nerve-wracking as crap, and you're just like trying to figure out what to say. But you killed it. I have no problem with that at all.
So I guess my biggest thing. I turned off my phone. I'm trying to get the
No worries.
laptop.
You can just talk to me. It's cool.
So with the numbers, I was looking at it and I noticed, at least with the calculator that's part of the hold my hand, is that the cash on cash was yellow. Is that specifically what I'm focusing on, or?
Okay, so with are you talking about the calculator itself?
With the property that I just called. So that particular property, the cash on cash is showing like a 12.39, which is showing like a yellow.
Yeah, so yellow's not good. We want
numbers.
green. But Shane can give you an idea of why this one's a dud real quick.
It's negative cash flow. I didn't really look at it much after that, but I can go back. Give me 1 second, please.
All right, I do that to you every time. I'm
always like,
oh, you're totally on fire. Thank you.
Where are we here? So this is this Crook? Does Crook sound right? Is that somebody else?
No, it's 31st Street.
31st.
31st. Okay, gotcha. So, it's got a low cap rate, which means it's not bringing in much income. Your NOI is only 16,000 a year, and your operating expenses are 11 and a half. So, assuming that we're doing your typical loan on this at 20% and 7.5%, using your standard mortgage, your annual mortgage payment on this would be about 20,000. So it cash flows negative $3,200 a year, which is no good. I mean, if you can get them to seller finance, if you can get them to sub 2 or good cash offer, I mean, it would turn that around. But right now, your cash on cash, which is the money that you're making on the money you're putting in, is negative 5%. So it's a great market. It's just not maybe the best unit in the market.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I want you to focus. I want you to focus all your energy on making phone calls for right now. Okay, because you've been in here long enough that you kind of understand the numbers and you're doing the numbers. It's time to get on the phone. Okay. So
yeah. So looking at properties, just Zillow, just looking for old properties. I thought I was going to run this as a seller finance.
Okay. But we don't know until we find out what they need on their end. So that's why I want everybody to call the realtors first and find out exactly what it is that the people need. Okay. Because maybe they need a big down payment. Maybe they need monthly payments because, they've got a monthly expense that they want to cover and they're willing to do nothing down, but get that monthly payment. So we just need to find out what's going on first. And again, when you make these phone calls, I don't care what property you're calling on for the first 20. I want you to do exactly what you just did 20 times today. Okay. And it's a lot, but I want you to do that and I don't want you to call on anything that you care about because I just want you to find reasons to talk to people about stuff. And after 20, believe me, you're going to get a cadence that you're just like, oh, this is super easy. Okay, now I've gotten that off my chest because that weighs on you. I mean, that's like a monkey on your back. Then you can start making phone calls on ones that you want to chase down. Okay?
Gotcha.
Okay, but most importantly, I need you to come tomorrow morning. I'll be here 8 to 10 again. I want you to come in and I want you to tell me how everything went. Okay? So I want a full report. And if you don't do all 20, we will hunt you down and kill you. Just so you know.
Gotcha.
It's just what we do. That's the fun for us.
Okay.
All right.
Done.
Excellent job,
Yes.
though. You did great. And it's, it's getting that first one out of the way is huge. So you killed it. Psyched for you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Get back to it.
Will do. Bye.
All right, bro. Take it easy. All right, Tyler, what's going on? And can you not breathe, or did somebody punch you in the face?
No, I just can't breathe, man. How you doing, Trent?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Hey, I just wanted to, I don't know if Moses is still in here, but I just wanted to say real quick, I've been in the group about the same time as him. And I had the same issue, just scared to make calls. The advice I would give is just call realtors, figure out a way to have a conversation, never call them back, just get comfortable making calls. And
Perfect.
That really worked for me, and now I have no hesitation and no fear to make those calls.
That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you for that.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah, but
I've been making calls for 20 years now, and I still get nervous every time I sit down and make cold calls. Every time.
Yeah.
And like after the first 2 or 3, you get on a go, but yeah, it doesn't go away. After 20 years, I'm still nervous to make the first couple calls. So just keep at it.
The first couple of the day.
Yeah. Well, Moses killed. That's to do it in front of all of us is brave too. That takes it to another level.
Yeah. Yeah. That was much better than my first call, I'll tell you that. So I had 2 questions.
Yeah.
The first one was just, so I've been making offers on properties, kind of doing the classic lowball cash offer and then a seller finance offer. If I do present a lowball cash offer on something that like wouldn't need rehab, is that something we can actually dispo, or should I not pursue that?
It all depends. Again, like if we're talking about a lowball cash offer of $5,000 and it's worth 300,000, absolutely we'll rehab. You know what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of cash offers, just because it's banging your head against the wall. You're just going after, it really is just like you're just trying to get the lowest possible deal. I love seller financing and I really love sub-twos. So when you can find somebody that is coming up against losing their house or losing their credit or whatever, their motivation is way greater than somebody who, I'm an investor and I just want to get rid of these properties. Those guys they're a dime a dozen. They're all over the place. There's a million portfolios out there, but it's the helping somebody that is either going to lose their credit or lose their house. That's what I like the best. But we use a cash offer to pivot into the seller finance offer, and so
right,
and that's
what I've been doing.
Yeah.
But my question was if they were to actually accept that cash offer, and I've been making cash offers that wouldn't make sense if you were to go and take out a loan.
Oh yeah.
All that.
As long as
they actually accept that, is that something we could dispo?
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. We just want to make sure that the cash offer is nice and low. And so it's got to be attractive to a buyer. It's just the same thing as going out and you find a Tesla for, $50,000 that's, was new, it was 130. You want to grab that, you don't want to even think about it.
Are you talking from experience, Trent?
What's that? I don't know what you're talking about.
From experience, Trent.
So that's that's the kind of thing that you can't not buy, You're going to do everything you can to figure out a way to buy something like that. We want to offer that to sellers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just wondering because the only cash offers that I've seen that we, I guess, dispo is like a lowball cash offer and something that would be like a fix and flip. So I just wasn't sure if that was also an option on something more turnkey.
Yeah. And I don't love fix and flips at all. There's some people that love them. That's everything to them. And I'm just like, I don't want to be into something for 6 months and not get paid for it because we're fixing it up and then the contractors mess up and then we find out that the subfloor has dead bodies underneath it and they're ancient Indian burial ground. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff.
The other question I had was on 2 properties actually, and I sent them over to Shane just about a minute ago. It's 2 quads next to each other. Yeah, I did get a chance to look at it. So I wanted to explain a little bit more about what's going on. So I have made an offer to the seller. It's listed by the seller. And this guy is impossible to get on the phone. I've kind of been going back and forth via text for a couple of weeks. So I'm thinking he's probably not getting too many offers. He is open to seller finance. He considered my offer.
Great.
The only issue is he said that he has existing debt on the property, and he said it was about $400,000.
Okay.
And based on the purchase price, I think that will be a little bit high. It'd certainly be over 20% for a down payment. So I wanted to know if that was something we could even offer. And then I wasn't sure what the rate was on the debt. I have PropWire, and I looked on there, and it says it was in 2020, and it's a 3% interest rate, but I'm not sure if that's correct. So I was also wondering if maybe that would be a possible hybrid deal.
Cool. Let me check it out real quick. Shane, what do you see on your numbers right away?
Let me pull them up. I'm just helping another at this time.
It looks like he's got 180,000 on a 2.9. So that's what PropStream says. So that's delicious. We love that part.
Yeah, that's also what I saw. But I'm thinking he has debt on both of them, so it's 2 units, two addresses.
Looks like the other unit.
So I mean, as is, it's got negative cash flow, but I didn't do it at the 2.9% thing, which I think
and I have the rental information.
Change everything. So yeah, definitely cash flows at 2.9.
They're both fourplexes?
Yeah, 2 quads.
Good. That's huge.
And
the
it's actually near where I live, so I'm familiar with the area.
Okay.
What's the escrow?
So it looks like his loan, he's got 290,000 split between 2 loans. 200 like 180 for one loan at 2.9 on the other one on 13. And another loan for 109. So what I love about when I see stuff like this, it means that he's leveraging these properties. So he's pulling money out of them to do something else with. So he's got 350 was the loan amounts for 13. So this is one of those where you really want to find out what's going on. It's an interfamily trust. So it could be something that whoever owns it now might have gotten it in a death, and in the case of somebody died and left it to him. Sometimes those people have different motivations than people that are intimately involved with it and trying to get everything going. So what else do you know about the situation?
So again, I haven't actually been able to get him on the phone, so I've kind of been going back and forth through text. From what I understand, he's got all he's got a lot of properties not like this, and he said he was just looking to unload some inventory for some more free time. So I don't think.
Great. Okay. Yeah. So in those situations, I almost ask them. I'm like, hey, what are you looking to do? Let me try to help you, because my lender can be really creative, and let's see what we can do to help you out. What is your motivation? What do you want a large down payment? Is it something you want large monthly payments? We'd love to come in and try to help you out, but I need a lot more information to be able to move forward with anything. But I am interested, and see what he says.
I did present an offer to him, and he seemed okay with the offer. He said the only issue was the down payment. He wanted close to $400,000.
Wow. And then, but that's what this is worth, right? Like the two of them together, that's about half,
no,
right?
That's for each one.
He wants 400 each?
No, 400 total for the down payment.
Right, so 200 each.
He's asking 675. So it's about 1.3, 1.4 mil total.
Yeah, the down is just too brutal. Yeah.
Which is what I was thinking for a pure seller finance. That's just too high for down payment.
Way too high. Yeah, he's looking for a cash offer is what he's looking for, really. The reality of it all is he wants a cash offer. Shane, what do you see as a cash offer for these? Anything that could happen? Because it seems like, from what I'm seeing, it's not that great.
No, it's
the reason he asked for the 400,000 down is he said he needed to pay off the existing mortgages on the property. Otherwise, he would be able to finance offer.
So then go for a sub 2. If you can take over the loans, I imagine they're not horrible. Do we know what they are? Is that the 0.9? Yeah, then if you can get him to sub 2 it, I mean that the 2.9 is definitely sellable in my opinion.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
And that would even justify a higher price, I would think too. You know, it would be
no.
no.
You mean
no? I was just looking. Give me a sec.
Yeah, there's no price, so you're just taking it over. Yeah, just ask him. Say, hey, it sounds like you want out of this thing. Are you interested at all in us, taking over the loan and getting you out of it completely? And see what he says to it.
I think if you
situation because he's
sorry, I think if you were to touch on it and let him know that he's not going to be able to get what he's asking for. He's not going to be able to. What he wants isn't really going to happen unless he does the sub 2, really. Because
it's not telling him what he's not going to get. It's telling him what he will get, and so it's a situation where we just want to say, hey, have you ever even entertained somebody coming in and taking over your mortgage? And just see what he says. It's probably just a quick text and just see if that's, and keep it very simple, because we never want to tell them what they're doing is wrong, or that the only thing that's going to work is this. We want it to be something like, hey, I want to help you out. How can I help you out? Help me help you, kind of a thing. Make sense?
So
help me help Jerry McGuire. Yeah, help me help you.
If I were to ask him, about this and say he does agree, wouldn't it need to be some sort of hybrid structure?
It would more than likely. I mean, if you luck out and he's like, "Yeah, take over the loans. I'll walk away from this." That'd be amazing. But more than likely,
because the property's worth total.
You're cutting out just a little bit. The property's what?
So the properties the two properties combined are worth over $1 million. So he wouldn't go for just
yeah, he's not walking away. It's definitely a hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask him if he's even interested in that and say, we do have some strategies that we'd like to go over with you. Are you interested in all that's taking over the loan for you?
Okay.
And remind him, say, you've got valuable loans. They're 2.9% interest. We haven't seen that, for forever. We're never going to see it again. And say that's something that's interesting to me as a buyer, is those loans.
What did you say the numbers were on those loans again?
Say it again.
What were the numbers on those loans again?
Let's see.
2.9 is what you said?
Yeah, 2.9 on one, but so he owes 180,000 on that one. But he also has a second loan at 4.36 or 109,000 is what's left over. And then let me go to, and that's on 13. Let me go to the other one.
Those are both on 13.
Those two loans are on 13.
Yep.
Which is good for he pulled out money because he was hurting, I assume, or he's smart because that's the way you avoid taxes too. Interest rate, and you never take your equity out. That's a whole nother topic. Okay, and the second one, the 0.5 is 2.9. He's got 180,000 left on it. Yeah. So throw that. The fact that you found out that that's what he wants to do is pay off his loans is huge. That's why we do these phone calls and try to find out what's up. So now you've got a little bit more of a game plan because you know what he needs out of it.
So you think just ask him if he'd be open to having somebody come over and take over the debt and then sort of finance the rest?
And explain to him that the value of that debt is huge. Like it's a positive part of his whole portfolio. Is like, hey, I've got people that really like to take over debts, and you're one of those kind of buyers that likes to take over a low percentage rate.
Should I lead with that, or should I be like, okay, hey, what's the rate on the debt? Like I don't know.
I think you can just say that, hey, I was noticing on public record, and that way he's not creeped out. Yeah, just say that you might have a low, or you can even play the game of, hey, you bought this in 2020, so I'm assuming you got a pretty good percentage rate. Is that true? And he'll be like, yeah, it's 2.9, and then you're like, oh, that's a good deal.
Well, he actually bought, I think, in 2014 is what Bill was saying.
Oh, okay, so this loan was 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he might have refied or something.
Yeah, which is what I'm thinking.
And it's 16 rooms total. Is that right?
No, 8 total. It's 4 each, 2 quads.
Yeah. So it's interesting. The property characteristics come up as total rooms 16. So it must be. I wonder if it's putting them together. I don't think it is, though. No, it isn't, because it's saying, yeah, it's not. Yes, I see the other one separately.
It's 8 units total.
Yeah, and he's had it for 10 years.
Yeah. And he told me he's self-managed. He's been renting them out forever, and he's just looking to load some inventory for some more free time.
Okay, cool. And ask him. I mean, find out from him. Hey, is this something that you want to take payments for? So you're still kind of a landlord, but you don't have any of the responsibilities. That's always something that some people like that too. So,
I mean, well, again, I did send him an offer, and he said, I'd consider it, but again, I need that down payment to be higher. So I think he's open to the idea of seller financing.
Sweet, that's awesome, perfect.
Yeah,
good spot. Let's see what happens. It's a wobbler for sure. I mean, but taking over. I mean, it definitely would be a hybrid.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I just wanted a little clarification.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, bro. Great.
All right. Hey, thanks, and thank you, Trent.
Yeah.
Okay, take it. All right. Okay, we're coming up. It's 10:13. I hate doing this to you guys, but I am out of here. I'll be back though at noon. And then you've got another. I think Stephen G comes in at 11. So that'll cut it short for me today. Well, not short, but we went a little bit over. But I will be back at noon. So if you have any questions, come back to. Let's do it again at noon. All right, and get on the phone, you guys. Like, we'll pay homage to who was it? What was his first name? Because he's on the phone right now. I guarantee it. Moses. He is like, let's be like Moses. WWMD.
Well, I was going to say, what would Moses do?
So he's grinding right now and doing his first calls. So if anybody in here is nervous about doing calls, please come back at noon. I will put you on the spot. I will make you nervous. I will make you hate your life. But after you make that phone call, you're going to feel 10 times better. So it's really a mean strategy. Home Vision's got a question.
Yeah, just before you go, did you get the other address? I got off the phone with the other guy, left a message. I'm on the phone with another one.
Let me check it out.
I'm making calls, but I sent it to you though.
I got it. I don't have it done right now. I don't have it done right now, but I'll send it to you. I got to hop on actually another call, guys, but I will send it to you right when I'm done.
All right. If you want to talk about it, that's fine. We can,
Yeah. We'll see you at noon too. Come back at noon.
Right,
come back at noon. I'm here all day long. I don't know, and I might be taking over Richard's live. I know he's in New York, and sometimes he has me covered. So I'll see if I'm back at for Richard's too. All right.
That's not a long day at all, eh?
Nah, not with you guys. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Later. See ya.
See ya.